Journalist Babajide Otitoju reacts to Governor's Ortom appeal to federal government to go after bandits and killer herdsmen. Babajide reacts to Governor Ortom's call for the federal government to go after bandits and killer herdsmen. This is indeed another great article because in times of history for the past how many days now we've heard how Ortom has been going after all these killer herdsmen, and now he's against it. Now he's begging the federal government to take action against these bandits and killer herdsmen. So let's hear this article and hear what Babajide has to say about it. Babajide Kolade Otitoju, a seasoned and multi-award-winning journalist, has backed Governor Ortom's call on the federal government to channel their same zeal or energy that was used in the arrest and extradition of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into killer Fulani herdsmen and Miyetti. The reviled journalist applauded the Benue State governor for joining the list of Nigerians who have been charging the federal government to track down criminals in the country using the same energy it is used to arrest Kanu. During the last edition of Journalist Hangout for the Week, which was hosted by Citizen Jones on Friday, he claims that the country is not doing enough to prosecute crooks. He said, for example, that despite knowing their hiding places, a bandit who killed 18 Nigerian tramps, including a captain, in a single day in 2019 had not been apprehended. Allow me to tell you about what occurred in Zamfara. The previous Inspector General of Police authorized a conference with bandits at which the bandits might declare that they would no longer harm people. The Commissioner of Police stood beside him as did other government officials, and the bandit boasted, "I would not have agreed to meet you if it hadn't been for God," he said, "for you had sent your army to me, which I had rebelled and slaughtered," remarked the seasoned journalist. He went on to say that because their hideouts are not hidden from the government and security force, they should go there and deal with them. He went on to say that there are viral films of bandits killing soldiers in large numbers and yet claiming responsibility. Babajide, on the other hand, argued that while he had denounced some of the secessionist leaders' broadcasts in which he urged people to resort to violence, the government should apply the same enthusiasm to bandits who have killed many people. Governor Ortom's counsel to the federal government on Kanu's arrest and why the same energy should be used in capturing killer herdsmen and Miyetti Allah, whom he claimed had not only killed out but had taken responsibility for criminality in the past, is backed up by the journalist's opinions. The governor said it was both amusing and distressing to hear Miyetti Allah and Fulani herdsmen refer to Kanu as a terrorist when speaking in Makurdi on Thursday. The governor claims that the secessionist leader is merely fighting for his people's freedom. Ortom is indeed a great man. There is no way other governors can have the courage to come out and say that Nnamdi Kanu is only fighting for the right of his people, because they are all hypocrites and they will never dare to say the truth. Just like the southern governors, which I can never believe that they are the ones who are even causing more problems instead of solving it. They are the same people, the likes of Hope Uzodinma, who are saying and boasting while saying it that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Just imagine that, okay? And now Ortom is saying that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, that is just a man who is only fighting for his people. That the government should put in the same strength and energy they use in arresting Nnamdi Kanu to stop these killer herdsmen. And come to think of the fact, exactly, Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, fine. If they had put in the same energy they used in tracking Kanu down in all these Fulani herdsmen, then definitely terrorism would have stopped in Nigeria and banditry wouldn't have been the order of the day. But instead, they are using all their powers to go after the innocent while they leave the terrorists to enjoy their lives and claiming they are the victims. They call Kanu terrorists because their kinsman said so. He never saw any herdsman as a terrorist and criminal. That is the inequality that is in charge of the agitation. He has refused to address. Instead, he uses force, and these problems will outlive this government until a true destabilized patriotic, Nigerian who loves Nigeria comes to power. Buhari doesn't have the capacity to solve this problem. Instead, he will leave office for the man who has Nigerians at heart. And you think their structure will not be put in place to ensure continuity? Never, because Nigerians will never allow such to happen. We've all seen what they've done to the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and now they came into power claiming they were saints, and now we have all seen that the devil we know is better than the angels we don't know. How dare you people speak? How dare you people ask Buhari to go after his agents and executors of their Fulanization agenda? No, never. I wonder, how can he go after those that are doing exactly his wish and carrying out his evil plans of Fulanization? Hey, anybody think their structure will not be put in place? Ensure continuity. Thank you, my governor, you said the truth. What the leadership is failing to understand is that all power is of God, but not of mere man. It's very unfortunate that these so-called leaders are only evil continuously. May God forgive them. I hope God truly forgives them, because they never even thought that what they are doing is wrong. Anyways, we just hope that Ortom continue doing what he's doing in protecting his people. But for him calling us the federal government to put an end to banditry in the country, then he should think of something else. It is better for him to continue allowing his people to safeguard themselves instead of waiting for the federal government to come and save them. After all, the government has already said that Nigerian citizens should guide themselves. That it's not the work of the federal government to protect them. Just imagine. And now, Ortom is coming out and begging the federal government to look into the matter of banditry and terrorism. I don't really think that is possible, because Buhari never really cares about this country. All he cares about is his people, the Fulanis. So, I don't really think that is possible. Thank you on this one, Babajide. I hope that Southern governors are listening to this, because they have not made any commitment or comment on Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu. Have they not heard what the governor